Folks, what we got going on here today? I got that little old 610 McCulloch chainsaw that I showed you in that other video. I'd grabbed a hold of another saw or two, and it was dull. The boys, they was trying to get home. It was late in the day. The rain was coming, and I don't know how many tail lights we'd busted out on trailers, messing around this tree, going to each side of this tree, backing in. Over here, we hadn't got everything situated like we wanted, but that tree's been needing to come down for a long time. I said, boy, let's cut that tree. And I started to cut it a time or two by myself, but I really need some help on it. The way that tree looks right there, the angle that tree looks like it's laying over no problem. I could just cut that thing. But what you can't see, it goes up and it kind of curls back over that skid steer, and there's a lot of weight back on that side, and it's kind of laying back. It don't look that way there, but it's laying back. If it wasn't, I wouldn't have never put the skid steer up against it, and pushed it. I would have just fell it like that. But anyways, we getting ready to cut this thing. But where I'm going with this thing, I'm getting ready to do something here with this skid steer. It's probably one of the most dangerous things you can do with a skid steer in a tree, as you cutting a tree, and that's pushing it. If you got a dozer or a backhoe, you're a pretty good ways sitting back. But when you're on a skid steer and you raise the bucket, you're exposed. Everything in there, even if you got a cab on that thing, you're still exposed. That tree, if it barber chairs, it can come right in there on you. And if it did, there's no way you're gonna survive if it gets you. I mean, it's gonna drive you right back through that back glass or the seat or whatever. And there's been trees that's barber chaired that's took people's heads off. But anyway, I just wanted to touch on that right there. Some of this stuff's dangerous. A lot of this stuff's dangerous. But you'll see right here me push on it. I left the hinge fat, just trying to see what it would do. I'm gonna have to get White to walk in there and cut a little bit more of the hinge out of it so I can push. It was just a little bit more than what that tractor wanted. But I dropped it down. I was kind of leery. I wanted to be able to get that bucket down pretty quick whenever that thing started to go over. And you'll see right here when he cuts it, I'm gonna drop that bucket on down and get that bucket in between me and the tree. But right in the middle of that thing is where the danger point is. I'm gonna push it. I think he's gonna walk back in and cut just a little bit more. That's where I want to get that bucket down a little bit. But right here, just as soon as I see that thing starting to give way, right there, I'm gonna drop that bucket. That's was after dropping that bucket. But anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And you guys cutting trees with a skid steer, be safe. Be safe always. All right, folks. We've been needing to get that tree out for a while. This thing's been right in the middle of the driveway. We'll try to get that thing. Had a lot of hinge wood on that one right there. See that right there? She is laying back pretty hard. I didn't want to cut it, but I also didn't want that thing to kick back up into that cab either. Thing's dangerous. But we got her down. You talking about some nice pine trees? That's some nice logs right there in that tree. We're gonna get that little old mill set up over here, hopefully soon. Get that thing set up so we can. All right, everybody, I'm back. You can see us pushing that brush up in that pile. We're gonna burn that brush right there, and we got that tree down. Nobody got hurt. That saw I was working with, dicing that stuff up in that trailer, that little old 610 McCulloch. And you can see it right there. That thing's throwing some pretty nice little chips. But that's an ugly saw, but it's a powerful saw for what it is, and it's heavy, but it's stout. It's all metal just about. But anyway, the main thing was trying to get on this video here is the dangers of pushing them trees with a skid steer. Well, you've been exposed right there, even with a cab or without a cab. That thing come up in there if it barber chairs. It come up there and pin you up in that cab. But anyway, we got it down. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, how about hitting them like buttons? If you hadn't already, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys on the next one.